Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your Soulmate Love Tarot reading. This reading may resonate for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, and this is a timeless tarot reading. So this may resonate at any time that you watch it, and this may be talking about a soulmate that you have met, Scorpio, or one that you have yet to meet. We're going to look at your 5D connection that you share with this soulmate and how your 3D relationship is going to manifest and play out. So let's pull some chakra cards to get started. All right, so we have a heart chakra with forgiveness. And Scorpio, I have to say, you guys are my last read. You are the only sign that got heart chakra energy. And now we have a third eye with clarity. Wow. Okay, Scorpio, not surprised because you're Scorpio. You and this soulmate have signed up for quite the intense experience, this life journey. Okay, with that heart chakra and forgiveness, I feel like this is a relationship that is going to really test you, is really going to try you. It's going to stretch you. It's going to break you down at times. But through this whole journey with this soulmate, like you both are achieving major soul evolution. And this particular relationship with this soulmate is absolutely instrumental in your spiritual awakening, this life journey. And through this relationship, you are going to connect deeper into your intuition, into your empathy, into any spiritual gifts that you possess. Also, like you, a lot is going to come from you because of this relationship. You're going to create a lot. You're going to be inspired a lot. And the same goes for this soulmate, okay? It's like you guys have decided, you know what? Let's learn a lot of lessons through each other with this pairing of cards. But with the heart chakra, this is like a true love. Like no matter what, this is a love that will weather any and every storm, okay? Like people will look upon you guys and be like, wow. And there does come a point where you guys get it perfectly right, okay? But you just have like this really colorful journey to really activate and awaken you in a deep spiritual way, Scorpio. So let's pull some tarot. And we're going to look at your 5D connection deeper and your soul contract. Because this is a interesting thing you guys got going on. But this is definitely a love that will weather any and every single storm. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Cups. There's going to be a lot of stops and starts. 6 of Cups, true soulmates. I mean, look at walking away and coming back. Wheel of Fortune, you guys are bound. Like you are fated. You are destiny. 7 of Swords, weathering every storm, all the different lessons you signed up for, and then ultimate healing and getting it right, Scorpio. Yeah, you guys are going to evolve a lot emotionally with these cups as well as consciously, okay? So emotions and consciousness, activation of the third eye, and a huge activation at the heart space. I feel like this is a relationship that can go, you know, it's definitely very long term, long standing, but I know like you guys have back and forth or we're together for a long period of time and then we're going to break up and go our separate way for a long period of time and then we're going to come back together. Okay, so it's either like lots of stops and starts, or we're together for a long period, then we break up for a long period, and then we finally come back together. So those of you that this is like a lot of stops and starts, you guys signed up like for so many different lessons. There's a lot of soul evolution that you want to achieve, and you know the biggest way we grow is through our mistakes, through setback, through challenge, through broken heart, right? Pain causes us to change and grow. And that's the theme of this relationship, is like you constantly cause each other to change and grow, change and grow, change and grow. And I feel like that's like the first 10 years of this relationship, of knowing this person. Okay, a lot of changing, a lot of growing. And then it's like after that 10 years, you both are awakened. You both have evolved quite a bit. And where there was Seven of Swords, all these lessons, there's no more. It's healing. It's forgiveness. It's true love for the like rest of this journey with each other. All right, I'm gonna actually, for you guys, you are the only sign I'm doing this. I'm gonna go deeper into this soul contract and 5D connection, because you guys are definitely soulmates. Like, there will be no greater love for either of you. Like, you guys could date other people, but it's just a distraction. It will always just be a distraction, because I think at times you both are going to get so frustrated and angry and just like, oh, I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of this. Like, that you want to be with other people to just try to move on, and you never will. Like, you guys will never forget each other. It's like fate and destiny will always, always bring you back somehow, some way. There might even be a period where you guys are like, never again, ever, ever again. And then here you are. And it could be, you know, where there's like some big event, like, you know, a loss of a family member or an illness that happens in their life or your life. And that's ultimately like what really brings you back together for good. Okay. So yeah, look at that. We have the Six of Pentacles, Temperance, and the King of Swords. Nice. So Scorpio, you guys will definitely evolve beyond the bumpy road, but the purpose for that bumpy road, like the biggest thing that you need to know is it's evolving you, it's awakening you, it's expanding your consciousness, and you guys signed up for that. All right, every single frustration, all of it, you guys signed up for it, and you are going to come to a point where you guys evolve beyond it 100%, because you have this King of Swords down here, and that's talking about like the consciousness, the third eye. This is where you both get to, and in that space, when you both evolve to this energy, then the relationship is so balanced, so flowing and beautiful and loving. Oh my gosh, with the Six of Pentacles and the Temperance there. And I feel at that point, like when you guys reach this point, then other people look at you like relationship goals, and you guys are like, oh no, this might look easy, we might look happy in love, but you don't know what we went through and what it took for us to build this. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be like, no, don't look at us for relationship goals. And also, like, just because of the way that you come together eventually, and it's like a true love, where you can trust each other, you can count on each other, and it's like nobody can get in between it for the rest of your days. You know, people that are like all fantasizing and romancing love, you're like, you're stupid. You don't know what it takes. Like, this life journey, you guys really signed up to work hard at a relationship, to know what it takes, the good, the bad, sickness, health, all of it. All right, you wanted the whole buffet to be experienced in this connection, because you knew by going through the whole buffet here that you guys would both come to this energy. And once you're here, it's like your relationship is so beautiful, so spiritual, so balanced, so loving, so supportive to each other. And also this King of Swords with that third eye up there, your relationship evolves into such a space, like this is beyond a telepathic, empathic connection. Like, I really feel you guys could just sit there and just by feeling each other's energy, have a whole conversation with each other. Okay. You know them, they know you. You get to that point, and you guys both will really love, honor, and respect this relationship because of what it took to get to this point, to build this. And like I said, once you guys have like this expansion into this King of Swords, the troubles you once faced are never going to be an issue again. And you guys are the epitome of like real love. Your love is going to weather a lot of different storms, and it eventually, like, it may when it's happening feel like you're growing apart or it's creating distance and disconnection, but ultimately each storm only makes you guys closer, only makes you love each other more. So let's pull some tarot to, oh no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's look at your spiritual energies. Rebirth, self-discovery, and disillusionment. Wow. If that is not talking about, like, let me be the catalyst of your dark night of the soul journey so that you can face the shadow and shed everything that's not authentically you and be reborn as your true divine self with a full consciousness, awareness of spirituality, of energy. That's what you guys are receiving through all of these back and forth, up and down, stops and starts, is like you both are the catalyst for each other's dark night of the soul journey. And after you both complete that journey, that's when you come into that King of Swords energy, both of you totally awakened, totally illuminated, no more illusion around self, around life, a full awareness of self, of the light and the shadow, okay? And you both are reborn into a whole new consciousness, and it's in that space where you both have it, like, have the same energy to put into the relationship. Because with this back and forth, I just think, like, at different times, like, one of you's more invested than the other, okay? It's like a real push and pull, back and forth, stop and start, up and down journey for like 10 years. It doesn't have to be that long for all of you, but like 6 to 10 years is really strong coming in, where it's just, most people are like, why don't you just give up on this relationship? Like, why do you take them back? Or why do you always go back? And you're just like, I don't know. It's just something in my soul always leads me back to this person, or I'll just always give this relationship one more try. Okay. Even if you've loved other people, they didn't get a free pass like this person. Okay. And vice versa. It's just, you guys really want to awaken to your true 5D self this lifetime and experience that in the 3D realm. And you are doing that for each other through all the different experiences that are created in your connection. It's the catalyst of dark night of the soul. And then you both awaken and evolve. And when you come back together for good, that's where you're at. It's very spiritually based. Okay. Some of you out there, this is, you know, there's a lot of different opinions about the twin flame journey, right? But this is definitely one of the stories of the twin flame journey, where we meet being very 3D, and there's, you know, a lot of turmoil, a lot of challenges, a lot of pain, a lot of back and forth, there's separation, and it's because it's peeling layers, breaking you down so you can fully awaken. And then when you both are awakened, then you come into that twin flame union, okay, where you see the journey. And in that space, you know, many of you will have spiritual work, spiritual mission that you carry out this life journey together, okay? So absolutely, dark night of the soul meant to awaken you both to your higher spirituality. And then from there, you have a very beautiful, harmonious type of connection. So let's look at the 3D specifically. Yeah, I don't like to bring up that twin flame stuff very much, but I feel like, oh my gosh, look at, as I was about to say that, these flipped. I was going to say, this is like the true twin flame journey going on for the Scorpios that this reading is truly, truly meant for. It's like, yes, the twin flame, because we've got temperance twice, right? You both being higher dimensional beings coming to incarnate on the earth plane to do spiritual work, to awake the collective consciousness of humanity, and to make changes, to insert different light codes into the earth grid. So you both are like angels in a sense, and like that fallen angel, and you have to awaken here. And you do that through each other. You really bring that to each other. So absolutely, this could be like the true twin flame journey going on. I've seen like the crystalline twin flame energy and a couple of the other reads, but you guys are the first reading where it's like, oh my god, this is the twin flame journey story. So let's get into the 3D. Strength. 10 of Wands. Yeah, look at that. It's stretching you. It tries your patience. It pushes you. And here you are to what? To awaken, to evolve into your true self, your true authentic self. And then we have stability and full union that is solid and no more pain. Yeah, so the 3D coming through exactly like a perfect mirror of the contract of the 5D connection. And once you guys both move through that dark night of the soul energy, it's a whole different landscape. It's a whole different experience with each other. And here, like the 8 or 6 to 10 years, right? This is 8, this is 10. The first 6 to 10 years are very, very difficult. Like, it's filled with a lot of different lessons and challenges within the relationship, external to the relationship. It's just very, very heavy and hard, but it pushes you guys into that dark night of the soul. And on the other side of that, you both are like reborn, you awaken, and then you both are ready to be in a relationship, a true love relationship, mind, heart, and soul. Like, you are ready and able for that. And some of you, it's awakening because you guys come together for spiritual work, and after that, like, all of this heartache, sadness, and pain is gone. True forgiveness, like, you learn how to forgive through this relationship. They learn how to forgive through this relationship. True unconditional love, you both learn through this relationship. The Sun. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo here, or a Sagittarius. 9 of Swords and the Lovers. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Dark night of the soul. You guys are the catalyst for that. Why? Because here you are, the twin flames, okay? Awakening to your divinity. It's like you're going to understand life and see life through a much different perception after this journey, this 6 to 10 year journey that you are on initially with this soulmate. It's very awakening, illuminating, and fear-based energy, beliefs that hold you back, patterns of behavior, all of that has got to be addressed in both of you, and you bring that out in each other. Like, you guys make each other see the shadow within self as well as in the other person. And over time, it's like if we try to be apart from each other, it's like we'll always come back together. There's going to be no other relationship quite like this one, Scorpio, for you or for them. It's just a connection that's unexplainable. And it's like no matter what, you forgive, they forgive. And you're like, that's not my style, right? I can hold a grudge, you know, for 5 lifetimes, and I won't forget you. You could be in a whole new body, a whole new story, and I remember what you did last lifetime or 5 lifetimes ago, okay? You guys can hold a grudge, but this soulmate, this is your twin flame. You can't, and you won't, because you know in the deepest part of you that everything that plays out in this connection is ultimately in your highest good, growing you, evolving you, expanding you, breaking you down so you can rebuild into a much bigger, stronger, better version of yourself, really activating your spirituality and your spiritual gifts, expanding you into, you know, other spheres and realms of understanding. There is going to be no other person that you ever meet this life journey that is going to just touch as many buttons, as many spaces inside of you, make you so angry so many times. But after you both fully awaken and get through that dark night of the soul stuff, it's like beautiful, smooth sailing, and you guys have such a loving, supportive relationship. And I do believe like you guys are doing spiritual work, okay? Let's just pull some more cards on that. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups. Nice. Yeah. Here we are. I could make it on my own to, oh, right. Yeah, you're the love of my life. But yes, I do see many of you making money, opening up some sort of spiritually based practice or business. Okay, because the cups energy, this could talk about, you know, spiritual gifts, spiritual offerings. And here we are making money, and it might be like we're working a day job while we're trying to get our spiritual job going. Okay, so there's like a balance. Or this is talking about how both of you make this transition and you both are going to be doing spiritual work, which that goes back to, you know, the crystalline twin flames. Aquarius got the crystalline twin flame message really strong. So if your twin flame is an Aquarius, there you go. But we do have strong Leo energy and strong Sagittarius energy that came through as well. But I do see you guys making money from like spiritual work, maybe even helping other twin flames on their journey, understand their journey, and really getting rid of like the disillusionment around it. Because, you know, with the twin flames, a lot of people think, oh, challenging connection, back and forth, it's my twin flame. That's not always the case, right? I think because of your journey and the way that you guys awaken, some of you guys, it might be where you're going to start teaching about the true twin flame journey and what it means, and disillusioning people from the fantasy romanticized version of what it is, and how to really determine if somebody is your true twin flame based upon your own experience and your journey, and then this beautiful expansion into your spirituality, which fills in all the blanks, and you just know. So some of you, this is definitely like helping others on their twin flame journey, and what that really means, and how to, you know, utilize their spiritual gifts, like to synergize their energy to activate, you know, other spiritual gifts and light codes and things like that. Some of you, you know, might be like therapists, or create like videos or blogs to really help people you know, move through challenging situations. So it's, you guys are going to do a lot of work of like healing or spiritual after you both awaken, and you awaken through this relationship with each other. But absolutely, when you awaken, this is where you guys are, okay? This is where you start, where it's like, man, this relationship really, really tries me. It tests me. It pushes me beyond my bounds to this is where I want to be for the rest of my days. It's loving, it's supportive. I could trust this person, they could trust me. We understand each other at the soul. All right, so let's pull. Oops. A few more cards here, Scorpio. You guys are truly living the twin flame journey, Scorpio. You are. Oh my gosh. Those of you that this is truly, truly meant for. And ask Spirit for a sign. Be like, Spirit, is this absolutely my reading? You know, look at this. We've got communication, angels, and compassion. Yeah. You guys are connected into the higher realms. All right. With that communication and that angels. And see, you guys are meant to awaken and activate to your higher spiritual self through each other, because then you're going to be doing work. There's that communication and angels, you know, about twin flame journey, spiritual stuff, marriage counseling, marriage healing, relationship healing, things like that. But ultimately, you both are highly advanced beings. And through each other, you awaken and come into that knowing. And after a long journey, you both will have a compassion in your heart for each other, for humanity, for all things that you didn't previously have. Like, there are so many lessons that you are teaching each other. It's unreal. And the communication and the angels know that you are connected into the higher realms. And no matter what's going on, fall upon the angels to help guide you in your darkness and help keep you strong and help you find clarity when you're really, really confused in life in general, as well as about this relationship. And I do see some of you turning into like channelers, psychics, mediums to help other people with their spiritual awakening or like their twin flame journey or expanding their spiritual gifts. All right. So those are your messages, Scorpio. I am sending you guys lots of love and light. Take care.